Coley with Health, Beauty, and More. Do you remember back in 2010, April of 2010, when there was a leak of oil, the British Petroleum oil leak? The pipe leaked into the Gulf of Mexico. A total of 3.19 million gallons of oil leaked during that time. Deepwater Horizon rig was exploded, and British Petroleum had to make a choice. Were they going to allow the oil to float to the surface and reach the beach shoreline where everybody else could see it and oil would float to the surface? Or number two, hit as much as possible of toxic dispersants into the water to break it up into trillions of tiny droplets, not all making landfall, but they could kill more sea life than the oil might have destroyed itself if they had just left it alone. By late July of that year, they applied 1.8 million gallons of dispersant material into the Gulf of Mexico, which had never been tested for human or environmental impacts. The EPA is not required to look into the toxic effects of oil dispersants. All they were required to do was look at it as if it's doing the job of dispersing or breaking up the oil. So that's what they did. So it's without having the scientific background behind it that all this operation took place. Nobody knew the impact it was going to have on humans or sea life or the environment. And it's been several years now since this took place. A lot of people are talking about leaving the area or have left the area because of the toxins and the impact it's had on life in general and the environment. These toxins are made by a company called NATCO, which is based in Illinois, and they are known to have chemicals that a lot of them have not been tested for safety. But one of the chemicals that was brought forth later was shown to cause liver and kidney damage and other health problems as well on human life or any sea life. By and large, the public was not even aware of all this information because they were kept in the dark. But now that it's being brought forward, people are not sure what to do about it, and this should never have happened, but because of the company in charge of making these decisions, going through this mess and dispersing all these toxic chemicals, they've really created a monster, in my opinion. So I don't know, but there's a lot of contamination in the Gulf. Huge, huge, huge area. And this was, this actual site was about 42 miles from Louisiana State, where the initial leakage was found. So look it up if you're interested in finding out more information on that. But a lot of people should probably consider moving out of the area, in my opinion, for their own safety. And if they've been eating the food that's contaminated, then they're going to be contaminated themselves. So that's the way it goes. And you have a nice night. Sorry to give you this bad information, but it's science and it's news. Take care.